This is Gia Tolentino. She's a staff writer at The New Yorker. In December 2019, she penned an article on how social media, face editing apps, and plastic surgery have created a new beauty standard on the social internet. You've probably seen it before. A young face boasting flawless skin, high cheekbones, cat-like eyes, long lashes, a small nose, and full lips. It's a single cyborgian face, she writes.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jodian, and today I want to talk to you guys on like a one-on-one type basis. So I've been scrolling and I came across this news article about the Instagram face. So I decided like I just wanted to talk about it a little because from a personal standpoint and from like what I've been seeing now, I'm like a pretty chill person. I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup or hair and stuff all the time. So sometimes, you know, we kind of feel insecure when we don't have like all this makeup and stuff. And then when I came across this article about the Instagram face, it made me think, yo, I'm gonna like read a little bit of the article that I found and like so you guys can understand what the Instagram face is. Also, I'm gonna put a link of the article in the description box below if you guys want to read the full thing, because I'm just gonna skim over it. So it's like the guy saying the past summer he booked a plane to go to LA, and this is not just in LA, it's happening all over. He went to investigate what seems likely to be one of the oldest legacies of a rapidly expiring decade, the gradual emergency among professionally beautiful women, a single cyborgian face. That's how he described it, a cyborgian face. And then you guys are gonna see why he classified it as a cyborgian face. So this face is a young face, of course, with poreless skin, plump high cheekbones. It has a cat-like eyes and long cartoonish lashes. It has a small neat nose and a full lush lips. It looks at you coyly but blankly. So, you know, have you ever heard the term dumb blondes? You know, like this stereotype of blondes that they're usually beautiful but they're dumb. So I guess this Instagram face comes with a little characteristics and such. As if its owner has taken half so he's saying as if its owner has taken half a Klonopin. I don't know if you guys know what a Klonopin is, but it's like a drug that somewhat sedates you and make you like relax and zone out, like pretty much like a zombie like, and is considered asking you for a private jet ride to Coachella. Like, come on guys. So basically it's this face with supposedly has these features with a thick plump lip, high cheekbone, a very small nose, and it like has a blank, like they're not even there, and all they care about is asking you for a ride in your private jet to Coachella. I think Coachella is some type of fashion show. I just want you guys to like get this picture in your head as I'm reading. So the face is distinctly white but ambiguously ethnic. So as you see, the high cheekbone, the plump lip, that was probably would have been like from, you know, maybe African or some Spanish type, native type features. And then the fair skin would probably white but not too white. You know, the small nose. So it's like they're maybe Asian, I don't know, but they're like seems to be taking a little bit of every culture and putting it into one. So that's where you get the cyborg face. They're just throwing a little bit of everything into it. Face is distinctly white but ambiguously ethnic. So it's like a white girl that has all this type of ethnicity going on inside of her. It suggests a National Geographic composite illustrating what an American will look like in 2050. Wow, it's crazy. So you see how the beauty standard is literally changing before our eyes. Like, we're literally coming from a Eurocentric type beauty standard where everybody would want to have these European features, you know, long hair, fair skin, the smaller features. Because I've had, like, as a black woman, I've had people say to me, oh, you know, you're beautiful, you must have some European in you, which I feel like is insulting in a way, because, like, are you trying to say that black, like, I can't be beautiful like being 100% African or 100% Jamaican, you know, African descent? So I get that quite a lot. You know, you're beautiful for a black girl, like, you're beautiful because I have small feet. We're seeing the shift now. We're moving from a Eurocentric idealistic of beauty or ideology of beauty to this Instagram phase where it's not only European, it's like a mixture of other ethnicity, like a geographical a geographic composite illustration, which is funny. So if every American of the future were to be a direct descendant of the Kim Kardashian, West, Bella Hadid, I don't really know who she is, Emily Kat, I don't know, I gotta like research some of these names, but the Jenners, you know, and Kendall Jenner. So it's like a mixture of all these people put into one person. And this is so funny. Who looks exactly like Emily, whatever her last name, Ratajkowski, like, forget my pronunciation, guys. It's like a sexy baby tiger. That sounds exotic but weird at the same time. Tara Craig, a high-end New York colorist, observed to me recently. The celebrity makeup artist Colby Smith told me it's Instagram face. So to this guy's surprise, they actually have a name for it, the Instagram face, right? It's Instagram face, duh. It's like an unrealistic sculpture. So volume on volume, a face that looks like it's made out of clay. Like, they're literally going and like creating their face. Like, I don't remember where I was seeing this documentary, because I was reading up a little bit about this old Instagram face. And now, you know, we have all these filters and stuff. I think Snapchat was the first one that came out with the filters where you can make yourself like look a little bit more beautiful, a straighter nose, and you know, more plump cheekbone with this app. So now it's not only moving from the app for the Instagram face, they're not only doing these filters or photoshopping anymore. It's moved way past photoshopping now till they actually going to the surgeon, giving them this, okay, this is how I want to look, and having the surgeon literally take their face apart and put it together. So it's crazy, because it was a big thing with the whole Photoshop thing. I can remember when the Kim Kardashian or those celebrities, their secret came out, that they actually putting filters and photoshopping their image. But we see like there's a big jump from where they're photoshopping the image to actually going to the surgeon to ask them to like make them look like this, which I think is a little bit insane. Like, I think, like, where do you guys draw the line? Where does it, like, when does it become too much or too far, you know? So I don't know, because now if you want to be an Instagram whatever, I guess this is the look that you'll have to have. So, and then the guy went on to say, the Instagram, which launched as the decade was just beginning in October 2010, as its own aesthetic language. The ideal image is always the one that instantly pops out on your screen, which is true, because whenever you're scrolling through Instagram, or you're on Instagram, all the ones that have like the big following, and you know, that's always being promoted on Instagram, they all have this one look. They all have the same look. Why am I not pronouncing this word good? is also marked by a familiar human aspiration, previously best documented in wedding photography towards a generic sameness. He went on to say the human body is an unusual sort of Instagram subject. It can be adjusted with the right kind of effort to perform. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm reading from my phone. To perform better and better over time, which I know is true. You ever seen those gymnasts, or you know, you like, there's probably no limit to it. The limit is as much as your mind can take. But when we're gonna make our body into like an art canvas or a sculpture, I think it's a bit insane. Art directors at magazine have long edited photos, like I was saying earlier, of celebrity to better match unrealistic beauty standards. Now you can do that to pictures of yourself with just a few taps on your phone. Like, yeah, like Snapchat, which launched in 2011, was originally known as a base in large part by providing photo filters. Like, I think it's fun. Like, a lot of times I will go on, you can do the cat face and the cat eye, which is pretty neat. Some of these filters allow you to become intimately familiar with what your face would look like if it were 10% more conventionally attractive. So this is where the damage can come in now with these filters and all of these stuff on Snapchat, because I've used some of these filters before, and sometimes, you know, if it fits you a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys a picture that I use, and I kind of love it because it gave me like a little bit more plump lip, a little bit more high cheekbone, and it was just like looking cute. But when you're like really obsessing over that look, like it's some another level of crazy, where like you don't accept who you are and you're not comfortable with who you are. I think there's this, I don't know if you guys know Jackie Annie. She's like a famous makeup artist on YouTube, and I think there was some controversy the other day. Like, she made a video without having a skincare routine, without makeup, and everybody was like, oh girl, that's how your skin look and whatever, which was crazy to me, because yeah, of course that's how our skin look. Like, we're normal people. We're not like some plastic dolls that always gonna have flawless skin or whatever without makeup or what. It's just crazy. If you were thinner or had smoother skin, larger eyes, fuller lips, and you know what's funny with that? Like, if you, in the history is so messed up. Like, I've seen people with thick lips get teased a ton for having big lips, especially, like, you know, it's mostly with the black people who have thick lips, like African American, African descent, would mostly have thick lips, and I see them get teased a ton for having thick lips. So now it's all of a sudden a beauty standard. Instagram has added an array of flattering selfie filters to its story feature. Facetune now. I'm guilty of using Facetune, but it's like to the extent of how you do it. Facetune, which was released in 2013 and promised to help you wow your friends with every selfie. And this is another thing, like, to be like always trying to please the crowd, you know? Enable even more precision. So it enables even more precision. Like, why are we obsessed with perfectionism? Like,